Now the next type is instantaneous rate of reaction. Instantaneous means it is the rate of reaction at a particular moment of time, and it is measured a very small concentration change over a very small interval of time. Means it is shown by D, means a very small change. Here it is shown by this graph. First, this is the graph of concentration versus time of reactant. Suppose in the case of reactant, concentration is decreases with the time. At concentration C1, time is T1. At time T2, concentration is C2. So this is the average rate. Average rate is equal to minus delta concentration of reactant divided by delta T. That is equal to minus C2 minus C1 divided by T2 minus T1. R is the concentration of reactant, so it becomes C2 minus C1, means final minus initial. Here same in this case, T2 minus T1, that is delta T. But when the reaction takes place at the particular moment of time, this is a T time, and here the rate become instantaneous rate because a small change takes place. That is equal to minus D by concentration of reactant divided by dt. D means very small change. That is equal to minus slope. Same, we plot the graph of concentration versus time of product. Concentration of product is same in this case. Concentration of product, that is increases with the time. At time T1, concentration is C1. At time T2, concentration is C2. So this become average rate. Average rate is equal to plus sign delta concentration of product divided by delta T, that is equal to C2 minus C1 divided by T2 minus T1, because delta is the total change and D is very small change. So the instantaneous rate, that is this one, means very small change in the concentration. R instantaneous is equal to plus dP by dt. D is the very small change, that is equal to slope. It becomes positive because concentration of product increases with time. Now the formula of instantaneous rate, that is equal to minus dr by dt is equal to plus dp by dt. R is the concentration of reactant and P is the concentration of product. Here we take one example, N2 plus 3H2 arrow sign 2NH3. Instantaneous rate is equal to minus D concentration of N2 divided by delta T, dt is equal to minus 1 mole divided by coefficient, means 3, D concentration of H2 divided by dt is equal to plus sign 1 mole divided by coefficient 2, D concentration of NH3 divided by dt. So this is the instantaneous rate, means the rate of reaction at a particular moment of time and a very small concentration change over a small interval of time. So this is the small difference between the average rate and the instantaneous rate of a reaction. Now next question is, express the rate of reaction in terms of disappearance of hydrogen in the reaction. 3H2 plus N2 arrow sign 2NH3. Now the answer is, means here this is the rate of reaction, and after that we have to find out the rate of disappearance of hydrogen only. So this reaction is given. First of all, we write down the rate of reaction. This is the average rate. Rate is equal to minus 1 mole divided by coefficient 1 by 3 d H2 by dt is equal to minus d N2 by dt is equal to half, plus sign, half d NH3 by dt. So here we have to find out the rate of disappearance of H2 only. Disappearance means negative sign. So this is minus this one, dH2 by dt, that is equal to, this coefficient goes to this side, minus 3 dN2 by dt is equal to, means this 3 is multiplied to this side and this side both, 3 by 2 dNH3 by dt. This is the same equation, but this 3 coefficient, that is multiply on this side, nitrogen side and ammonia side. All things are same. So this is the rate of disappearance of H2. In this only coefficient are changes. Now the next topic is factors affecting the rate of chemical reaction. First factor is concentration of reactant. Means rate is directly proportional to concentration of reactant. It means if the concentration of reactants increases, then rate also increases. Second is temperature. Rate of reaction increases with increase in temperature. Means with every 10 degrees Celsius, the rate become double. Third, nature of reactants. In nature of reactant, there are 2 points, physical state of reactant and second is surface area. First is physical state of reactant. Means the ionic substance react more rapidly as compared to the substance with covalent bond, because ions are immediately available in aqueous solution on dissociation and it react rapidly. But the covalent molecules that consume a part of energy in breaking of covalent bond. So the gaseous state is more stable as compared to liquid and then as compared to solid. Now the second point is surface area. Rate of reaction is directly proportional to surface area. How it is directly? Because smaller the size of particles, greater the surface area and faster is the reaction. Means how it is possible? Small size particles have greater surface area. You can take the example of black salt in the form of solid piece. After that, in powdered form, these particles has greater surface area as compared to solid form. So the particle size is small but surface area is large. Then rate of reaction is also faster due to large surface area. Now the fourth point is catalyst. Catalyst, in presence of catalyst, the rate of reaction increases, and at the equilibrium state is attained quickly in the reversible reaction. So catalysts play an important role in this type of reaction. Now the next topic is rate law. Rate law is experimentally determined, which shows the relation between the rate of reaction with the concentration of reactant. Suppose A and B are the reactant and it changes into product. So the rate is proportional to concentration of A into concentration of B, and M and N are the number of moles. So after remove the proportionality sign, rate is equal to K A की power M into में concentration of B की power N. So K is the specific rate of reaction or rate constant. When the concentration of A is equal to concentration of B, both is equal to 1 mole per liter, then rate becomes equal to K. This is also 1, this is 1, rate is equal to K. So rate is equal to rate constant. So how will you define the rate constant? Rate constant means K is equal to the rate of reaction when the concentration of each reactant in the reaction is unity. Unity means 1. Then rate constant is equal to rate of reaction. This is the rate constant. And what is the unit of rate and rate constant? What is the difference between them? Rate is equal to concentration by time. Concentration unit is mole per liter, and divide by time means second inverse, or you can say that bar second inverse. Rate constant is equal to mole per liter power 1 minus n per second, where n is the order of reaction and depend on the order of reaction, means 0 order, 1 order, 2 order. Order means power of the reaction. Power depends on the number of moles. So this is the rate law and rate constant. Now one question arises from the temperature factor. Question is that why does the rate of reaction increases with the increase in temperature? Because as the temperature increases, large fraction of colloidal particles that can cross the energy barrier, and so the rate of reaction become fast as the temperature increases. Now one more question. When does the average rate of reaction become equal to instantaneous rate? Means the average rate becomes equal to instantaneous rate when the time interval that is approaches to 0. It becomes infinitely small. Then the average rate become equal to instantaneous rate. Now the last question is, what is order of the reaction? Order of the reaction is the sum of power of concentration of reactant in the rate law expression. Order of reaction can be 0, 1, 2, 3 or even in a fraction. So all these are the topics of this chapter. So please revise these topics. Thank you, students.